Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my...
Hey, what's up, my family? Welcome to ASHAI'S Intuition and Shay. Hey, what's up? Oh my goodness. Yo, I want to do a reading just pertaining to nothing but success and finance. But for some reason, Sagittarius, the reading that I did for you guys probably a few days ago, I wasn't content with it, okay? So I'm back again to do this reading for you guys because I didn't feel right after I watched the video. I still didn't feel like enough came out. I just didn't feel right about it. Long story short, that was it. You guys, welcome to my channel. I would love for you guys to like, subscribe, and share. Take a look in the description box, you guys. You know, I sell jewelry. I sell all natural skin and hair products. I also, check the skin out. Come on. I also do private readings. You guys, like, check me out. Anywho, everything is in the description box. You guys, I did a pre-shuffle. Okay? For March 2019. Where shall I start? I guess with the happiest part of it all. Because it's all happy. Like, it's all happy. Do you know the readings for Sagittarius became so overwhelming for me in the past few months because I get that same vibe, you know, like continuously. When you do your pre-shuffles and you speak to divine about the sign that you're reading or whoever you're reading for, you take on their energy. And oh my goodness. Triumphant success. You know what that means? All that battle, all that, yeah. You see him coming out the grave? You thought I was dead. I ain't died. I'm still here. No, really. Really though. I'm still here. Ha! Thought I was gone, didn't you? That's also a 1, you guys. I also have the 10 of Cups. Do you know this used to come out in the Sagittarius reading upside down every single time? It's not upside down. You're emotionally fulfilled in anything that you're doing right now. I feel like you got that whatever you was nurturing for the past few months that had you feeling overwhelmed and undecisive and just bearing a heavy weight is no longer there because now you have the Emperor. Because you have now found your path you're on the vibration of money. Do you hear me? Not only are you on the vibration of money, you're on the vibration of stability, money, clarity, ideas, intuition, leadership. You are no longer in that fog. That fog has cleared up. You didn't even know when the hell it disappeared because it was around so damn long that it is now gone and it's relevant to you. What you need to do for you to succeed. You have your 10 of Cups. This isn't past or present. No, excuse me. This isn't present. This isn't future. This is present. This is presently what's happening right currently now. That's why I feel so excited. Wow, my birthday so much. Are you drinking too much? Somebody's drinking, somebody's smoking, somebody's doing something too much. That's because you are celebrate good times. Come on. That's exactly how you are feeling right now. You like, what? I'm up. I'm up because my prosperity begins. Another 1. You guys listen to me. Listen to me when I tell you, you are on such a wonderful path right now. I know you feel you are, anyone that's into vibrations and your chakras and, you know, just clearing your energies, using your crystals, taking spiritual baths, things of that sort, please, if you haven't done it before, do it increasingly more right now. Listen to me. Please do it increasingly more right now. Why I say that is because y'all know my saying. We are spiritual beings in a human body having, I'm sorry, excuse me, let me start over. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Everything that we need is in the tips of our fingers. It's at the tips, you guys. Now find Zen. Real shit. You need to go get you some clove, go get you some lavender, get you as many crystals. Read up on your crystals. Read up on your crystals. I'm going to start some type of forum where I can put out what kind of crystals to use for certain things, what type of sage to, what to dip your sage in. Because people don't tell you about that. You can dip your sage in certain things because you got to understand that sage is clearing the air and clearing the ions out of the air. But what are you trying to clear out to keep away? You have to banish certain things. Let me tell you, Sagittarius, you guys are not just very intuitive. Your energy bound sucks. And you're not intentionally doing it, but people cling to you like a magnet to tell you everything. And sometimes you take on what is going on with other people, especially if you love them. If you love them, they can drag you under with them emotionally, okay? So with that being stated, take all the spiritual baths you need. Be clear with your intuition. Know exactly where you're going at with the things that has been brought to you. If you need to write it down, have a dream book. It is time to become the Lee with Chateau. Why? Because, like, let me explain one thing, especially for Sagittarius. People may come around you out of jealousy to start trouble because they feel that energy of success around you. They want you not to feel so successful. I don't give a shit who it is. I don't care if it's your great-great-grandmother. If they are bringing negativity around, grandma, please, I need you to scoop because I cannot have this around me right now. Please, you guys, please listen to me. I'm going to take my own advice because I'm going to say it as well. I'm not my own advice. I'm going to take Spirit's advice because you have to cleanse. Like, you must cleanse. We had the Devil card and the Magician card that came up. You are no longer feeling stuck. You broke chains. You broke chains. You hit so many bells along the way that you didn't even think you can hit. The people that thought that they buried your ass, killed you to the point you wasn't coming back, baby. They looking like, what the hell? This bitch done brought a sword throughout I done buried her and she is back. You thought you buried me. Your thoughts you buried me. You didn't bury me. Baby, you broke the chains. The Devil card upright. For those that do not know what this card means and is afraid of it, grow the fuck up. Don't you think your God is more powerful than any card? Dummies. I had to say that because my aunt said something to me that pissed me off about tarot cards. You got to understand that when you are doing something in your life against moral status, that how you was brought up, you're going to have individuals come around you to start trouble. Let me explain something to you. God is so powerful that a card cannot dictate my life to me. The Devil card speaks of releasing habits, karmic relationships, removing chains, releasing drama, releasing bad habits, people around you that mean you know well, people that you know is around you and you still keep around you for Pete's sake because of moral status, and they mean you know well. You are breaking these karmic chains. That's what the Devil card is about. It's out of here. No more failing. Move forward. The Magician card is to bring in what you can make. You are a magician. You can do whatever you want to do. Anything that your fingers are golden right now. Your brain is golden right now. Anything you put your fingers on, anything you touch, anything you think of, anything you put some elbow grease into is going to blow up big time for you guys. Like, I need you to know that. Not wonder, not ponder. Know that this is my success. And yes, I triumphantly. Because you gracefully walked out of the shit. You hear me? And don't think that there's not more trials and tribulations to come. That's why you prepare for them. Everything you went through is to prepare you for the oncoming things that may trouble you, because life is always evolving. It's going to always change. Even if you think sitting there for the rest of, I'm going to sit here all day. I'm going to sit there all day. I'm going to sit here all goddamn day. I ain't going to do shit. I'm going to sit here all day. You think life ain't going to make me move? Life going to find something for me to do. Even if you're not a parent, a wife, and you can sit here all day, your pissy ass going to have to get up eventually. Okay? Life makes you move. Life makes changes for you. And if you look at it as changes for the worse because you can't find a solution to better it, then that's how life is prevailed to you. This is how you're going to live your life. This is how you see yourself. This is how life is going to be. If you do not know that by now, young, old, crippled, blind, that even as a baby, an infant, they can't even make decisions for their self, but life moves them, right or wrong. Eventually they're going to walk. Eventually they're going to talk. Eventually they're going to eat on their own. Eventually they're going to talk shit. Eventually they're going to shit somewhere. They're going to do on their own, because life has now, you came out. Life even pushed you out of the womb. You have to move forward. That's what life is about. There's beginning and then there's endings for more beginnings. Move. Get off your ass. You can't stay nowhere. Nowhere for too long. Go. Go. And don't let nobody's scary ass attitudes come around you and scare you out of success. Because I'm looking at this 10 of Cups right here. I'm looking at the Emperor card. Pop that collar. Don't talk about me, y'all. Pop that collar. Dust yourself off. Because you did this. Oh, you was dinging bells as you was. Ding, 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 ding. One, thank you. Oh, Johnny, I won. Yes, that's why you can do this. But slow down, babies. Slow down. Slow down. We got 4. There's time to use this prosperity and the rejoice of celebration to build your foundation. It's time to move forward. It's time to go forward. Now, we have the Ace of Discs. No one sees. You still got people around you that's guessing and questioning and wondering because they haven't seen this yet. They didn't see your knife sticking out yet. They didn't know that you came from out the dirt yet. They thought that, damn, you was dead and you still, okay, so you still trying to thrive. Oh, all right. Let me explain something to you guys. No one has to see your vision. No one has to see your vision. Nah, that means keep your mouth shut. No one has to see your vision. Let them see your success. Let your success speak for you, okay? Let your success speak for you. And stop relying on traditional rules. We have the Lovers card upright. And this is where I was trying to not go to because of the third party situations, the deceit, the lies, everything that went on the past few reads. I wasn't trying to reach out for this card because I only wanted to talk about good things that was looking forward to us moving forward without financial stability. But the Lovers card came out. I read the story because, oh, you guys, I didn't tell you. I'm using Padicus or Orsha Tarot. I read the story of what the lovers mean. Normally, the card doesn't look like this. Normally, the card looks like with a man and two women. Or something of that sort. They change it in every deck. But the oldest deck has a man with two women. And he is in the middle trying to figure out what is the right decision. Right? Because that's a love affair, correct? One is his chaperone and one is his date. Hear me clear when I just said that. One is his chaperone and one is his date. Do you hear me? Huh. All right. So in the Orsha's religion, the Lover's card speaks of not relying on traditional roles for individuals to act right. Bump that. How about I read it for you? Because this is someone needs to hear this. The Lovers is one of those cards that isn't really what it seems. At first glance, it might show romance, love, or even marriage. However, tradition says it is a card of ambiguity. Older decks shows a central figure, usually a man with two women. It is said he is choosing between them, or that one is a chaperone and the other is his date. The only thing that is truly clear is that a choice is to be made. But whether it is the right one remains to be seen. In the story of the Orsha, there can be found many examples of intrigue between lovers, such as one charming a lover away from another Orsha to be with them. These stories are one of the places that the non-Western nature of the Orsha stands out. The use of magic to sway lovers is used by many to either win the heart or persuade someone to sleep with them. Many stories carry cautionary tales about trying too hard to win, such as with Orba or the Five of Cups in this deck. The king of a town wanted to wage war on a town of women. He asked his warriors to go and capture the women, and all went and were turned back in defeat. The king then asked the female Orsha to go, but instead she went first. He asked for Yama and Orsha should go first. But Onya, being proud and fierce, instead she go first. Returning defeated, Orson was then sent. Being wise, she divined being before going and was told to bring a calabash. A kind of one of those. I grew up with one. Well, actually, they have them in church too. A kind of gourd she could play and sing along with. She made her offerings and went singing about how she did not know how to fight. As she sang, the women in that town came to see what she was talking about. They put down their weapons and joined her in song. Together, they all left the town of women. She walked them right into the city where the women were where the women were waiting outside. Together, they all lived and became followers of Orshan. This is a card where we need to be clear about what we want. We cannot suppose that others know what we need or how to go about getting it. We cannot rely on traditional roles either. It may be that only through divination is the way forward known. It is also important to not fight. Confrontation won't win the day when this card shows up. An unclear path, lots of bad advice. The person's attitude is interfering with getting what they want. Others are showing off but unable to deliver. When you succeed, everything will be yours. Damn, that was... When I succeed, everything is going to be mine. I love that. Go for divine's offering often. Do not listen to braggers. Talk to God. Do not disrespect women. So what they're saying right here is that that third party situation and whatever happened or whatever defeat, conflict, whatever fight, whatever you found out that happened that brought you this triumphant success to get you out of this crazy ass circle, that karmic circle that you kept going around in, is telling you that fighting isn't the way. Let them come to you. Let them come to you. You sit on your high horse and you know how that feels. Be that emperor. Be that empress. Sit up high. Pop your collar. Sit back. Relax. Focus on you. And go forward. Do not indulge in conflict because you too fly. Do not even entertain the clowns or the ones that have bad advice for you. Go forward. Let them come to you. Let the jealous people come to you. And you shoo them away with a stick. You no longer are feeling restless or unfocused. Do you understand me? Confrontation isn't going to win. So feeling restless and unfocused will have you feeling confrontational. Okay? Long story short. Don't rely on the traditional roles for people to act right. So if you have somebody cheating on you and somebody doing something crazy, you must speak up and put your boundaries out there and let them know where you coming from, what you doing, how you feel. Because if you don't do that, they cannot read your mind. And then you can't have proof to say that I have stated this to you. So speak your mind and live happy. Your love life have you on such an unclear love path right now. It really does. The bottom of our decks, we have the Queen of Cups. Fertility. Birth of a new idea. Movement forward. Time to celebrate and be happy with what's going on within your life. Do you feel content? The fertility card is the sun card. Illumination. Things are coming forward for you. There is hope in this relationship. There is love in this relationship. There's love everywhere around you. There's love everywhere. That's one thing somebody else can't say. You know, there's a lot of people that can't say that. I know personally, I can sit home right now and think about how many people love me and honestly will miss me if something happened to me. I used to be bullheaded and not think that, you know, people didn't love me. But I could honestly sit down and write out how many people love me, who's going to miss me if I'm gone, because I honestly know that. And not because they bloodline. What is it because they bloodline? Some of them are bloodline. But still, even the blood... Man, I bet y'all can tell me some stories too. To end y'all reading off, we have the Five of Swords. Someone feeling defeat, betrayed. Please let it go. It's all in your head. Let it go. We're going to leave it there. I'm going to pull another card for y'all because I don't even like that one. Like I said, the Five of Swords is just that. Someone is looking back at their losses. And honestly, you guys stop looking back. Go forward. You ain't lose shit back there. But bullshit. Go forward. Stop. What's my saying? You can't walk forward if you're looking backwards. Why? Because so much shit gonna smack you in the face as you're going. Boom, boom, boom. Smack you as you go. So do not look backwards as you're moving forward. Please stop feeling defeated. Please stop feeling like you've been betrayed. Because it is all your fault. Whenever you live it like that, then who can you be mad at? Yourself. So when you're mad at yourself, you're just going to better the situation. Anything that happened for a reason, for you to learn, for you to be who you are right now, for you to get the determination to move forward to where you are going. You guys are going far. You hear me? Somebody is going. You guys are celebrities. Like there is some. I'm talking to some celebrities. Soon to be or already.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. So we're going to read fertility. So you guys can not think somebody's pregnant. Because I honestly don't get that. Through this card, the manifestation of growth is on the horizon. You're the creator, and the seeds that have been planted in the past, whether they were happiness, comfort, abundance, prosperity, family, children, ideas, or even thoughts, are now ready to give birth into the world. Be patient as you watch your seeds take root and grow. Nurture them as they become strong and healthy. That was another thing that I saw. It was nurture. You have to, anything that you put into fruition so far. Happiness, prosperity, you got the Ace of Discs, and that was the happiest prosperity, and that was seeds can grow into whatever you want, but you must nurture them. You have to nurture them. You must nurture your seeds. Nurture them as they become strong and healthy. Open yourself to the life force of the universe. This card also represents femininity and woman earth, who is calling to you. The arms of her beauty are reaching out. She wants to embrace you on her seashores, mountains, forests, and gardens. Go to her and meet her halfway. Acknowledge them. Acknowledge that the same energy that makes up the heavens, earths, plants, animals, and mineral kingdom is also a part of you. Because it's all at your fingertips. Start nurturing yourself and infuse your soul with love and compassion. Soon others will see and feel your devotion as you interact with others around you now, or even if you're in the midst of solving a problem. Use gentle care and kindness as you handle situations. This isn't a time for you to be inconsiderate, possessive, domineering, forceful, or pushy. Act from the loving space of your heart center. The beloved energy that resides there will assist you in making sacrifices in order to care for and help others as well as yourself. I'm so sorry, you guys. I told you guys this was the Sun card. This isn't the Sun card. This is the Empress card. Emperor and Empress. Sit on your throne. Sit on that throne. That is, this is for the ending of this reading. This was definitely for that Lovers card. You already know I was going to pull one for that card. Because what? What are you talking about? This is crazy. This is crazy. But if you actually heard what I said about the Lovers card, you guys, fighting situations isn't like literally. Physically fighting them isn't the right way. Be your emperor, be the empress, be the emperor. And we got both cards now. So I can get whoever. Isabella, you are on the right frequency for stability and prosperity and abundance. That's why you can't allow people. Did you hear my reading? You must go do spiritual. God damn it. Take your clothes off right now. Right now. Everybody get naked. Let's go do spiritual baths right now. And I'm telling you some true shit, because the more energy that spirit gives to you every single day, the more you're going to bring haters around you, because they see you are moving forward. You might be even living with some. You might be interacting with some at work every day. You don't know. So with that being stated, please, you guys, spiritually cleanse yourself. Get yourself spiritually prepared for these invisible snakes. I don't like to say snakes because I don't like snakes, but I like the whole concept of how snakes shed their skin and evolve into something else. That's what I mean. That's basically what you're doing. Shed your skin, leave them back there, do your spiritual baths, and make sure you cleanse yourself and you keep your areas clean and you keep people out of your space. Go get your sage, dip it in there, go do affirmations every month. Listen, I'll give y'all homework. Let me know if it helps, because I definitely will sit down and I will give y'all homework. And everybody, we can all do the same thing, except for get naked on camera and do it together. You two don't like that. So let's read about the Queen of Cups, and then we're going to get out of here, because I am starved out of my mind. Out of my mind. Y'all be thinking I got a lot of energy, huh? I don't. I do and I don't. It depends on if I'm doing something I want to do. I'll be like, yeah, I can do that. But I'm like, did I say I was going to do that? Oh, well, it turned on the Ten of Cups. So, a soul choosing their destiny. In this card, we find all the happiness we could want. There is tremendous potential. Anything might be possible. Yet, the Ten of Cups is somewhat treacherous. It is abundance of joy may be swiftly lost if handled without great care. when the citizens of heaven decided it's time to incarnate again, they asked permission to return. Life is always a mix of free will.
4, 3, 2.
Life is always a mix of free will, destiny, and luck. Our attitude, resilience, and fortitude greatly affect our ability to find happiness and keep it. Life is full of possibilities, but like the sealed gourd of our destiny, it is also full of uncertainties. The person has the possibility for everything they want. Things are likely very good for them right now. When things are great, it is important to maintain whatever it is that got them there. Like having a good relationship with God, how are they working to preserve that for the future is an important part of how they how they are working towards preserving that for the future is an important part of what they need to think about going forward. A time of great success, the rewards of past efforts, a change in levels, news that will be celebrated, the birth of a child, possibly an ancestor returned. Make offerings to God, plan long term, save for a rainy day, expect the unexpected. Boom! That's your 10 of Cups. Oh, that wasn't what I was supposed to be reading, but I think that was good enough. Your 10 of Cups from the Osha book, the Padicus Osha of Tarot. This book states that you right now at this moment, at this present time, is experiencing happiness. And you have everything that you need right now. You feel like the Emperor or the Empress. You feel like your things are coming into fruition. But please do not forget where you came from. Spirit's telling me I must read this for y'all. Please don't forget where you came from to get to where you are right now. You have worked so hard to get here. And you guys, in order to stay here or get better, you must remember what you planned to get where you are now. What did you do to get you to where you are now? What trials and tribulations did you go through to get you to now? So if saving for a rainy day got you to feeling comfortable right now, if working hard got you to feeling comfortable right now, make sure you keep that up. If loving hard got you to feeling where you are right now and you are comfortable where you are right now, please do not forget to keep up that same attitude and not forget where you came from so you won't go backwards, okay? You guys, even if that means putting up money for a rainy day, not listening to junk coming from people's mouths, you know, like whatever you did to get on this vibration, you better do it to stay on a vibration. Honey. Because it's a time of great success. The rewards of past efforts, a change in levels. You leveled up, lower. Okay. News that will be celebrated. Save for a rainy day and expect the unexpected. Always expect the unexpected. Whoo! My brain. Jesus. All these messages. Let's go. Let's do the Queen of Cups. And I'm going to eat. Because I can't keep trying to tell y'all how to live life. So, you know. Queen of... that's not the Queen of Cups. It's the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Cups. Anytime now. Still waters run deep with this card. The Queen of Cups is a person of deep thought and often more profound creativity. Though they may at times struggle to express themselves in words, they do not have this challenge when making art. Art plays an important role in the Osha traditions. There is a deeply confined aesthetic that expresses itself from simply simple things, like the necklaces initiates wear to explorate outfits and thrones of an initiation. Through there is a lot of room for creativity. The colors, patterns, and materials are all set. It is not any blue that Yama takes, but a specific dark blue. It is not just a pink bead, but one of a coral. Art is part of the process of calling, birthing, honoring the Oshas. Artists make elaborate fabric thrones for anniversaries and initiations. Metal workers make tools and crowns to help consecrate and adore the Oshas. Instruments, outfits, and more are all elaborately made and embellished. A multi-strand mazo, the multi-strand ornament, like the one being worked on in this card, might take 20 hours or more of careful beating by hand. This card is one of the expression, devotion, and hard work. The person it describes must use all three elements in order to find success. This is also a card of patience. Through whether patience will be rewarded or not depends on how the card falls in the reading. Creativity is the solution to your problems. There is communication challenge here. They must be done in the right way. Do not cut corners. Others do not know what they want. So how can they be happy with what you do? Others do not know what they want. So how can they be happy with what you do? Use your words. No one knows what you are thinking. Make something for spirit with your hands. Do not initiate tradition. Toot your own horn. Do not imitate tradition. Toot your own horn. So do not feel like traditionally, I don't know why tradition keeps coming out in this reading, but for some reason I feel like people are thinking that people should act in a traditional role. Please understand that that is a part of your ego. And not everybody, no one is a part of your ego but you. That's why Spirit keeps telling you to speak up. Do you see this card? This will explain what the reading was about. What their message was about. Do you see the beads she's holding? Do you see the different colors she's using on the beads? These are particular beads. Listen, I can tell you because I am a jewelry maker. And yes, this is me. This is me. This is me putting one bead on at a time, having patience, constructing what I want to do. And with the patience come knowing that other people do not know what you're thinking at that moment. Other people don't even know what you're thinking. How can I see your vision of these pearls that's not on a bead if I don't have a damn vision for myself? You got to understand that. And that comes with ego. So people don't know what the hell you speaking of. But when I say speak wisely, speak contently on the things that you're doing. And don't let anybody speak against it to calm you harm. If they don't like what you're doing, there's other places for people to be and go. But this is calling for patience and calling for you to understand that things are all divinely worked out. And it's going to patiently come. And stop thinking that people are going to live in the traditional role. It's not the traditional role. That is all a part of your ego. Because you think of a husband as you think of a husband. You think of a wife as you think of a wife. You think of a kid as you think of a kid. You think of a job as you think of a job. You think your moral status and your ego can really screw you up during the real world. Because as growing up, you don't even have to use it as much. It's when you become an adult and you start interacting with other people that weren't raised like you. You be like, the animals. Then you think about it like, well, am I really an animal? Am I causing my own grief? Am I doing things that I shouldn't be doing, that may be morally against the next person? And when you get into relationships, you definitely have to think about that. Because they weren't morally, and not everybody opened their mouth. Not everybody opened their mouth to speak. I don't know. I'm just going back to the Queen of Cups real quick. Because it was a message that I wanted to tell y'all. You are a person of deep thought and often more profound creativity. So people can see you through your creativity more than they can because you're deeply always in deep thought. Don't I look like I'm always in deep thought? Then I don't share my... That's a lie. I'll tell you off. But it'd be funny because I'll tell you off. But I'll still try to be okay after I tell you off. So some words don't come out. Though they may at times struggle to express themselves in words they do not have, this challenge when making art. This challenge when making art. Though they may at times struggle to express themselves in words, they do not have this. Although you try to express yourself in words, you understand this is written from the Orcus. So some of the words for me isn't what I would say with the sentence. However, although you struggle to express yourself when it comes to words, you do not have this challenge when it comes to making art or doing anything creative. You guys, whatever you're working on right now is going to bring success for you. That is where your fertility comes in. This is where your threes are in. Please don't over party. You guys, please understand that life is evolving, change. Do not worry about this. This is the least of your worries. As you see, only one card came out on it. Anyone that... Just to clear this up. Spirit, please clarify the Lovers card. Please clarify the Lovers card. Because this is the only card that... other than what the real meaning is through this Padicus Orsha book, is a card that people really get wound up on. And I don't want you to feel like you have to do anything, because I just explained to you. Let's put this out for me. So we have the Four Swords. Foundation. The Lovers card. You have to start looking at things in a different light. I'm guessing that because of your moral status and how you was brought up and your environment and what you know growing up, it has you looking at relationships totally different. Okay? And I feel like that can also crush your dreams a little bit, and do not allow it to, because you are the Empress. You are the Emperor. There is no better. In the Four of Swords, we run into the compromises we must live with. It is a card where we find ways to step away from conflict and bring about a truce. And the Orsha traditions carries this quality within his nature. At one point in his story, he was a rage-filled, destructive force, quarreling with everyone and taking what he wanted. Things reached the breaking point where he raped his mother. Afterward, he vowed to work tirelessly for humanity and progress in an attempt to make amends. He set out and cut the first rods through the trees and began a process of inventation and progress that continues to this day. As the Orsha associated with iron, he works as his forge to make the trains, cars, and planes that get us where we need to go. The progress he sets in motion fuels industry and invention, allowing for us many of the powerful things in modern life. Yet, as we know, progress in industrialization brings its own cost. The world continues to be populated and deforested. Climate change is inevitable, force we are struggling to reconcile with. Time will tell if we have the will and capacity to address it. I'm hungry. It is important to look at what we need and the costs that come from making things happen. Our use of technology provides connection at the unprecedented level, but the precious metals required for our smartphones comes with a large environmental cost. Rash decisions, acting from anger, or deciding things hurriedly will lead to long-standing consequences. Using reason and cool head will allow for better outcomes, a time of progress and growth, peace after conflicts, atonement for mistakes are made, contracts and agreements. Think before you act. Drink water when you get heated. Plant a seed to replace when you need it to cut down. Plant a seed to replace what you needed to cut down. Okay. Spirit. Got it. Did y'all get it? All of the battling, the cold, the upset, the anger. Remember, we clarifying the Lovers card. The anger and everything that you have went through to get to this one common ground of knowing that it's bigger than this. It is so much bigger than this. And I need to look at it as it is. And if I had to get rid of one part to plant to make it better, then that's what I'm going to do. But I'm not going to act out of anger anymore. I'm going to take my time and understand different parts of what's going on in my circle. Because that is what the Ten of Cups is also about. In order for you to have that, what you want, your attitude is in the way of it. You can have everything that you want, but your attitude, your ego, your morals, everything sometimes can be in the way. So set your boundaries. You don't lose morals. You increase them by setting boundaries. You do better by them by setting boundaries. You were raised one way, that's fine. But sometimes overlooking certain things would make it better for you by just not acting out in anger and actually taking your time out to think about things the right way and what should be done and how it should be done and how you would do it if it, you know, and how differently it could be done. And when you hot, literally drink some water. You guys, this is your reading for March 2019. Again, I'm sorry I had to come back and let y'all know how I felt about this one. So you guys, I love you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Check out my page. Like I said, check out my website. Please support your girl. Donate if you would like. It's also down there in the description box. Like, subscribe, and share, you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.